Hello there, and thank you very much for opening up this video. In the last couple of minutes, I've just seen the mainstream media coverage of the very tragic death of Kiena Dawes, a young lady whose life was tragically taken away from us due to domestic abuse. And it's something I've got a specialist interest in. My heart cries for the family. I've seen many such cases over my time, and here I'm going to detail a couple of things that Joe Public needs to know to make sure that tragedies like this do not happen again. I'm very sorry if I upset the family of Kia, and that is not my intention. My only intention in shooting this video is basically try and prevent another such case like this happening again. That's my only intention. I'm not meaning to harm or cause anyone any distress. If I do that, I'm very sorry, but I feel as if I've got a moral obligation to teach you all some things that Joe Public needs to know. First things first, before you move, let's do prevention is always better than cure, and there are 4 things that you can do to greatly reduce your risk of domestic abuse. Notice I said the word domestic abuse, not domestic violence. Domestic violence is part of domestic abuse, and I could list something like 20 or 30 kinds of domestic abuse that there are, but I'll deal with that on another video. Actually, I'll deal with it in a minute. To prevent domestic abuse, there are 4 things you need to do. Number 1, never ever move in with a partner unless you have a legally binding pre-nuptial or pre-moving in agreement drawn up by a solicitor before you move in. This is absolutely vital. What I'm telling you here is very cynical, but it might help prevent a death. Sorry. Never ever move in with a partner unless you have a legally binding pre-nuptial or pre-moving in agreement drawn up by a solicitor, which is reviewed annually. That's number 1. 2, never move in with a partner unless you are highly skilled at a full contact martial art and your partner knows that you can give a damn good thumping if required. That is very cynical, but it's very important. Number 3, never move in with a partner unless you have your own bank account, which is wholly independent of your partner, and your partner cannot have any access to it under any conditions. And number 4, make sure you have your own source of income, wholly independent from your partner. Try to make sure you don't work in the same business as your partner or the family business. This is very important. And the last 2 are very important to prevent what I call domestic financial terrorism. In case what you're wondering what that means is, it's where the abuser can say to the victim, leave me, but how will you pay the bills? In many cases, the victim is completely powerless, especially if there were children involved. So please, if you learn nothing else, never move in with a partner unless you have your own bank account and your own source of income. Now, there are things that Joe Public needs to learn about. 3 things that are very important. I'm going to talk about 1, the international distress signal, 2, the call for Uncle Stan, and 3, your mobile phone. The international distress signal, everyone should know this. If you see someone show this symbol or this gesture, it means they need help. You make eye contact with someone, you show them the palm of your hand, you put your thumb there, and you put your hands over your thumb. If you see that, that means that person's in danger and they need help quickly. Okay? If you see that, it's the international distress signal. It started out for domestic abuse, but it can be used for all sorts of other things. Number 2, the call for Uncle Stan. If someone asks you to call Uncle Stan, it means they're in danger. Stan means send the authorities now. Okay? So if someone says, call Uncle Stan, please take action. Before lockdown, Home Secretary Priti Patel brought in this wonderful system. If you can't use the international distress signal, or you can't ask for Uncle Stan, get a mobile phone, dial 999, this works in the UK, and then press 55 and then keep quiet. The police will know that you can't speak freely, that you're in danger, and they'll trace your mobile phone. From that point on, just keep quiet. Okay, the police will come and get you. Now, within 10 years, I hope to become a billionaire through my forex and other forms of for trading the currencies and other thoughts, multiple streams of income. What I'm looking to do is open up a safe house for victims of domestic abuse in every town and city in the UK. It's going to cost a lot of money, but I will raise it. In the meantime, please go below and look at my fact sheets on domestic abuse, and please like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much for your time. Please stay safe, and please take action on what I've taught you here. Please make sure that all children and everyone in your family knows of the things I've taught you here. Thank you very much for your time. I'll speak to you soon. Stay safe and goodbye. Bye bye.